what you will find, I think, is that there won't be much disparity in terms of the way the speakers, the underlying philosophies. There will be plenty of differences in the technical aspects. So don't get confused by that. Because, I mean, many of you guys, I'm sure, are aware of Sasha Daygame, right? Okay, so he's a good friend of mine. I've been working with him now for a year, traveling the world, teaching with him. And we teach on boot camps together. And you couldn't really have people who are, two people who are more stylistically different, right? He's very high energy, he's you know, over the top, he's very verbally direct, almost to the point of being pornographic. And that's not really what I do. You know, I tend to be more subtle. I don't necessarily, you know, run girls down and you know, stop them and say, "Wow, you're so fucking hot." But the thing is that the reason that we work together and we work together well, and the reason that our students learn very well when being taught by both of us, is that the underlying principles are the same. It is about direct intent. It is about honesty. It is about integrity. It is about being clear about your desires. It is about connection with a woman, and so on. The expression will be infinitely different, and when you take one of these principles that one of the speakers gives to you, and you start to integrate it into your personality, you should not start to look like the speaker. We are never here to create clones of ourselves. There is enough of us weirdos out there, and we don't want to create any more. What we'd like is for you to take our principles and mutate them and morph them and put them through your own filters, through your own personality, so that they become an expression of you, not a mask, not something that you're grafting onto yourself to try and hide insecurities, yeah, or to pretend that you're somebody you're not, because you think that who you are is not good enough. So those are my pieces of advice in terms of how to approach this weekend to get the most out of it. Be audacious. Come and ask. Come and dig. Don't feel proud. Don't feel like you need to you know, pretend that you know everything or whatever else. Guys who sit back and wait to be spoon-fed are usually the last to be served. Yeah? And if you come and you're too full on and you're pushy, then someone will put you in your place, and if you have the humility to go, okay, cool, I'll take a step back, then that person will respect that completely. It's the same with a woman. It's much better to push the envelope a bit, to go in there and be too direct, and to then have her go, that's a bit pushy, or I'm not comfortable with that, and then to readjust, than it is to tiptoe up to her and go, is this okay? Am I, don't mean to be, oh, sorry, Hugh Grant, didn't mean to, oh, awfully, oh. Yeah, that doesn't work, except in, you know, bad movies. So it's better to tell her, go, well, your breasts look amazing in that dress, and her to go, that's rude, and you to go, oh, okay, I didn't realize that, so I'll stop looking at them. What was your name? Yeah, to step back, recalibrate, and go, okay, I appreciate that you were not ready for that compliment right now, and then to move on. Because she will respect the fact that you're audacious, and she will also respect the fact that you were able to hear the way she wanted to be communicated with, and to adjust to the needs of that situation. Yeah? Whereas the alpha guy's like, fuck you, I'm looking at your tits, you like that, right? No, she doesn't. Okay, now, what I want to talk to you very briefly about is an underlying theme or an underlying value, principle, feeling that makes the difference between men who get what they want out of life and men who do not. Is anyone interested to know what that is? Right. Firstly, it is not a technical aspect. It is not some secret trick that you can learn. And it makes me violently ill to see the majority of the marketing that is projected to men who want to get better with women, because it plays upon fears and it plays upon laziness. So the majority of very effective and aggressive marketing out there suggests that you do not need to ever experience rejection. You do not need to change, and often you don't even have to leave your bedroom. And yet, vaginas will slide straight onto your cock. Like, that's the kind of stuff they literally say. Yeah? And when I see this stuff, because I have to research it, I think surely nobody but they do. People buy this because they want to believe that they don't have to change or face their fears and that they can get what they want that way. Doesn't happen. Yeah? The guys who get what they want out of life